Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm here with our July 29th new releases after last week being so wild with the sales and the releases. I mean, I guess the releases weren't that crazy, but with the sales at least, we are back with a super just simple week. So we have two new kits and a foil collection. I don't have any mini kits or anything to show here because we released all that together last week and that was in last week's video. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the foil and then we'll get into the two new kits. We have a kit called Always and then a kit called Magic. And then for our foil that I'm about to get into, we have like a, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily call it Halloween specific, but it is kind of like a little spooky, creepy, celestial wombo combo. So hopping into it, first off, we have these tarot cards. I want to get a set of tarot cards for myself, but I heard from someone, I think literally when I was in high school, they were talking about how you're not supposed to buy your own first deck, so I don't know. I feel like it'd be fun to have a set, but I don't know if I really want to like go into that whole rabbit hole of stuff, so I don't know, we'll see. It just might be fun to have a set. Anyway, we have a set of specimen jars. So we have different kind of spooky things. Well, not spooky, but we have like a moth and a scorpion and a skull inside jars. We have these celestial dividers, kind of giving witchy vibes this week. We have these witch hats. We have some ghost pets. So we have a mixture of dogs and cats here. So cute. Next we have some scarecrows. I mean, these aren't really like Halloween-y, but they do have jack-o'-lantern heads, so we can go with that. And then we have some celestial mini deco, which just has like some stars and moons and little sparkles, all of that good stuff. And then to match those little dividers, we have that celestial washi, as you can see here. So that's the foil for this week, kind of giving witchy vibes. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that. I'm going to zoom you out just a tad because I already know I'm zoomed in too far. Our first kit this week is called Always. It is in champagne gold foil. The quote says, "With love always." It's like a peachy, like lilac-y, mauve-y color scheme. I don't really know what I would call the theme. It just kind of feels like maybe like a little academia feeling. It just has like some soft, fun vibes. We have the boxes page, which you can see the color palette a little bit better here. Like I said, peachy colors, and then those mauvey purpley colors, lilac, what have you. We have the layering page, which has a little bit of clip art up here. You have some of that like distressed patterning in the background. Again, in the champagne gold foil. These tones, the colors were like a little bit lighter, so I felt like the rose gold would kind of like make it a little too heavy, if that makes sense. So went with the champagne gold for this. You have some foiled music here. You have your foiled florals, your date covers in that peachy color, and then your headers and this lace are in different tones of like the purpley colors. We have the add-on, of course, which has that same music for the washi. We also have divider length of those music staffs. You have some little pieces of music here, some flowers, little script swatches, some falling leaves, and some stamps for the foil add-on. After that, we have the deco add-on. Just lots of fun deco pieces. I love that globe there. We have the journal add-on as well. The Floro Deco add-on. Excuse me. I have been sneezing a ton the last 2 or 3 days. And so I finally took some, what's it called? Allergy medicine? Anyway, these are the alcohol swatches. I took some of that today just to see if it would help, but I'm not sure that it's helping too much. I normally take Zyrtec, but I took Claritin just because I was reading that that's non-drowsy, but I also think that Zyrtec isn't as well. I don't know. Is it really a new release video if I don't go off on a random tangent about something totally unrelated? Anyway, so we have and going into the decorative kit, we have the flowers and the bouquets with that champagne gold foiling. We have the clip art, or not clip art, elements. The edges, which have some lace and such in the background, so pretty, and then the foiled music on top is gorgeous. Of course, we have the layered page as well. Love the little collages with the lace. This piece right here is beautiful. Of course, so pretty. We have the paper strips and the days and dates with those mauve date dots. We have the borders, which again has that lace in the background of those florals with the foiled music and the like vintagey type of writing. We have the scenes, the box swatches, and then last but certainly not least, the swatches. So that is the Always collection. And then our other collection for this week is called Magic. As usual with the new releases, you can save an additional 10% off this week only on the weekly kits and the foil that you're seeing here. So that is always good. So we have the Magic kit, like I was saying, and it is kind of it is a Halloween type kit. So you have a handful of options for Halloween, or if you do Halloween kits for the whole month of October, we've got you covered. So here we have Magic kit, like I said. There's like a thing that says like it's just a bunch of hocus pocus, happy Halloween. You have lots of fun layering, these little scenes, and outside with the little bat garland. Here you have a scarecrow here on the sidewalk, some hanging witch hats, this gorgeous bathroom, love her. For the color scheme or boxes, you have, where do I have all these pages? Yeah, I do. Oh, that's fine. So we have a black, that's two shades of gray, and then a beige color. We have the layering page. Love the textures in these. Your clip art here has like a black cat and some other various spooky things. I believe someone is getting something delivered, and or there is landscaping going on outside. Not really sure which one it could be, but whatever it is, it's very loud outside the door. So hopefully you can't hear too much of that. Oh, there's their brakes. Maybe they should get those fixed. Anyway, so we have the washi, which has that celestial pattern in the headers and the thin strip, and then of course you have your foiled florals as well. You have the black lace and then some gray date covers. For the foil add-on, we have that celestial washi and dividers. We have some spider webs, trailing spiders, the window, dog and a cat, scarecrow, blood splatters, the sign, and then this ghost. We did the ghosts already, the signs already, the blood splatters already. I think the windows and these spiders and spider webs already as well too. And then of course these you just saw that I showed up there, the celestial washing divider, and then those the pets and the scarecrow. So if you want to pick up those elements on individual sheets you can, but if you wanted them all together on one sheet, you can always grab this since it is an add-on and you don't have to buy the kit to get it. One thing, wouldn't be a new release if I didn't have something not completely the way I would like to show it. Couldn't find the deco in white, so we are showing it in washi today. But you can always pick it up in white as well. So that is the washi. Now to add things to it, I believe Bill is playing music in his room right now. Yeah, based on the music choice, I would say that that's definitely Bill's music and not coming from anywhere else near here. So we have our journal add-on. Let me actually, I feel like it's so funny that he's playing that. I'm going to tell him that I can hear your music. It'll be even funnier if it's not his. Anyway, let's see if he reads my text. Anyway, so we have the journal add-on and the floral deco. We have the alcohol ink swatch add-on as well. And so that is the magic kit. And then going into the decorative kit, it was Sesame, so that's funny. We have the flowers, which I love these florals. They're a little bit different than normal. And I just love the style of them. Here you can see them as the bouquets as well. And then we have the elements. Here we have the edges, which you have lace and like text in the background, but you also have some foiled like back garlands and splatters and lace, all of those good things foiled. It's just a really good mix, I feel like. You also have the layered page, which is always gorgeous. This is always one of your guys' favorite page, as is mine. We have the paper strips, the days and dates with some black date dots, the borders, again with that same layering as the edges, the scenes. I don't know if I'd want to go shopping here and or sleep there, but it is cute for Halloween. And that's the only time this is acceptable to me, is Halloween. All other times of year I'd be so spooked out by that. Anyway, we have the box swatches, which has a selection of the full boxes on there, and then we also have the swatches. So that is everything for this week. We have that magic collection. Oops. Magic collection, if it will cooperate. We have the Always collection, and then last but not least, we have the like witchy foil for this week. So that is everything. I hope that you guys enjoy this week's new releases. Let me know which one is your favorite down below. As always, you can save an additional 10% off these items this week only, so make sure to check them out. And I believe that is it. I hope that you guys have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.